Good morning, you join me again in the shed, which means it's part 12 of the Yamaha Virago project thing. Right, while you've all been away, I attempted to repair and fix my twin carbs. Yeah, that didn't work. I didn't expect it to work, but I gave it my best shot. I thought, well, if I can get them to work, then that'll be better, because then I don't have to spend no money, obviously. So I repaired some bits with chemical metal, found threads that were knackered. So what I did was I filled it with chemical metal, then I re-drilled and tapped, and yeah, it ain't worked anyway. So there you go, that's the end of them. But we knew that anyway. But on the plus side, the wife has bought me a Chinese carb and some pipe to build a manifold. And if you may remember, we've already started building some manifold fucking plates anyway to bolt it to the head, so they're about somewhere. I don't know where they are. But yeah, so really this morning I've only got a little bit before I've got to go and sit inside and wait for parcels, one of them being the pipe work. So I'm going to have a little bit of a tidy around in here this morning first, so we can get ready to do some fabricating. Yeah, I use that term lightly. Yeah, of this manifold. So realistically, I need to have a quick tidy up, and then I need to get these brackets so they fit properly on the bike, holes are sized correctly, and they're ready for welding to the pipe later on when I get that far ahead. So they might not actually even get it welded till tomorrow, but we'll see. Right. Anyway, oh yeah, I figured out a bracket mount type thing so I can give you a better shot and stuff, and so I might time lapse me tidying up just because I can. Well, I don't know how good that time lapse was. Probably about as good as me tidying up. Yeah, I've tidied up enough where I can make some more mess. That'll do me. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take these half-finished plates that I started making the other day, and I'm going to finish them off. Need to make sure they bolt on properly, and I need to make sure their molds are nice and smooth, and them themselves are nice and flat. They are a bit thinner than I'd like to have made, but they are still quite thick, so they should do the job. If not, I'll make something else to double them up or something, or if it comes to it, I'll bodge something. We all know I'll bodge something. So I think I might quickly whip off the old carbon ore, because it'll just take me 2 minutes to bloody do. Chuck that to one side, and then I've got all the room I need to test these and offer them up, etc. So I'll bring you back once I've got that carb whipped off, and yeah, which is relatively easy. Now I've got the top rubbers removed, because I'm not going to be running the original airbox no more. So there. So that means all I've literally got to do is unbolt and wiggle it out. So nice and simple. Oh yeah, and undo the throttle cable. But that's easy. So I'm going to do that. We'll bring it back in a minute. There you go. So if anybody wants a set of broken carbs for Virago 535, £50 plus postage. If you think you can fix them, go for it. So that's that off now and out of the way. I'm going to whip the rubbers off the bottom, because I'm going to use them to help shape the other things. Yeah, I think I might cut the handle off my round file so I can jam it in with the DeWalt drill to use it like a power file, so as I don't hurt my hands too bad. I've got carpal tunnel, if you didn't know. Yeah, so I might do that. Sacrifice a file to not sacrifice my hands. Which isn't the end of the world, because I can buy a new set of files. So I might do that. Yeah, first get these rubbers off, and then see how far out these doodahs are to, yeah. Right, where's he gone? There you go. Chop the handle off so it can go in the DeWalt. Just got the plasterboard screws to screw it down to there. I'm going to run the drill through it, And we're going to ream that hole out a bit. Well, that was a fail. It doesn't like to go round and round, it likes to go up and down, doesn't it? Twat. I should have put it in the recip saw or something. But never mind. Back to doing it the hard way then. Get these a bit more uniform to this, then test fit. Right, the file's taking too long and it's taking too much effort. Time to get the Dremel out, see if there's anything in there I can use. There's bound to be in there. Alright, so I was using one of these doodads, which was all good, but it's just really polishing it more than taking anything off. So now I'll look through, see what else is in there in my Chinesium Dremel. Alright, so the cheap tungsten carbide, that's probably not tungsten carbide bits, didn't do shit. The grinding wheels done a bit better, but I'm still not happy with the progress. What I'm doing, this is taking longer than I would like. Need to come up with a plan D or E, wherever we're at the minute. Alright, we're at about 30 mil. We just got about another 8 mil. This is taking too long, but I gotta get back inside because I gotta wait for these deliveries to turn up. So yeah, you can see the amount of things that I was trying. Yeah, we will resume this late this afternoon. For you guys, it'll be a couple of seconds. And this is Tank. He's a pain in the arse, and he doesn't leave his dad alone. Yeah, anywho, just had to dip out and fix Martin's van. He ran out of fuel, couldn't get it to bleed again, wouldn't start, just had to tow it around here. A little bit of messing around, got it running. Had me puzzled for a minute because it wouldn't bleed up, stupid bloody transit van, but yeah, we got it in the end with a little bit of easy start. Managed to draw the fuel through. Job done. Still waiting on the delivery of bits and bobs so I can get this manifold done. So yeah, next time you see me, we'll be in the shed. Alright, so we're back in the shed. And I've got my 2 pieces of pipe that I'm going to attempt to make a manifold out of. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do this, but basically we need to splice them together like so. But so then there's this opening is the same size as both of these openings, otherwise it ain't gonna work. Looking at this though, I'm thinking this might fit the manifold boot rubbers that I've already got. So maybe I can make something that slides in to there and bolts on, which would be nicer, because them flanges still need quite a bit of work. And well, if this works, this is what I'll do. We'll get you lot over, we'll have a look, and we'll see how things are fitting, shall we? Alright, so it would seem they do sort of go in, but yeah, they're a bit too small for that end, and they're a bit too fat to force in there. And then if I force them in, how do I ensure that they're sealed properly? But is this going to be a better idea than making my own? I don't know. I'll need to think about that bit. I mean, I've put quite a bit of effort into them already, so I need to have a little think. And then we need to do some marking up, measuring up and cutting up, and that's where I'm going to fuck this right up. I don't know how we can see in there, but however, that's not going to, when I put the other one next to it on this side, that's not going to quite meet up and do what I want it to do. So then I toyed with, now I can shorten that obviously and make them both meet, and then is the carb going to sit too high, or will it be, I don't know. It would help if I had the carb to hand, which I haven't, it's still in the post. Let me quickly slap the manifold gasket things back on, and then we'll try fiddly from there, see if it can get anything a bit better. I'm just playing with stuff and playing with ideas here, and yeah, you see the issue I'm having. Things just don't line up as nicely as I'd hoped. That's not going to work out how I wanted, because really it needs to have joined together already to be the correct diameter here. It needs to be this size when it finishes there. How am I going to join them two to make it do that? No, well, that's with the original manifold things on. I've just put one bolt in each just to, yeah, I mean, that's not bolted in properly. It's over tightened, and yeah, it's all baggy, and this one's just resting at the minute. So there is a little bit, I mean, but how am I going to get that to join to that and be 1.5 inch there? Leave it with me, I've got to do some thinking. Okay, right, here you go. Don't know if you can see that, but I've flipped them rubbers upside down. Now they basically face right at each other. And I'll stick one of these. Yeah, it's not going in properly. Let's put it in the loose side. One of these bends in there. You can now see sort of what I'm thinking. So now if I had the other one and I had a spare handle, I could show you. Yeah. So really what I think I need to do is I need to chop this, chop that one along, splice them together. And then all I'll have to do is figure out this ends. So yeah, I need to make this piece. So what I need to do now is I need to figure out where the fucking halfway mark is. I need to draw a perfect line. Make sure it's perfect. And then I've got to cut it. Then I've got to do it again. Now, the chances of me doing it right the first time aren't very likely. The chances of me getting it right twice, even less likely. One of them times I might do a good enough job, but one of the times I'm probably not. I'm probably going to make a mess. But yeah, the bloody lighting shit. I should have done this around the other side, but I'll move before I come to test fitting anything again or whatever. But yeah, you get the idea. So I think I'm going to use these original manifold rubbers with some modification to make them fit better. I don't know what we're going to use yet. I'll worry about that again when it comes to it. But yeah, something like that. I think that's going to work. A little squiggly. Yeah, I've drawn some lines, but I'm not 100% sure where I'm happy with that. But that's on the top half and all. How do I ensure it's the same on the bottom half? Measure twice, cut once sort of thing, but yeah. I'm not sure what I'm doing. The only thing I've really got to cut this with is going to be a slitting disc on an angle grinder. So, how accurate this is going to be, I don't know. I think this is going to be basically damage limitation. See how less I can fuck it up. Yeah. Right. Well, here's what I've come up with so far. So I've chopped that bit out of there. Now I need to do something equally as good to that one. That's not turning out too bad, you know. I'm going to recheck my line here and stuff before I start, but that's turning out better than I expected. It's not too bad. But you see my plan, and then once that's, it's going to be dunk, and then it should all nicely be the right size. Now it can be slightly smaller, but it can't be no bigger. yeah, so we'll see how we go with that. I'm going to get back to marking and doodling and cutting, and yeah. My grinder, she does have no bloody safety guard on, so for a change I am using gloves, and I am using my welding mask set to grind to do it properly, which is unusual for me. I must be getting old and sensible in my age, but I doubt that very much. Alright, so let me get this one set out, and then, well, I'll probably cut it and then bring you back. I had an epiphany. I took the cut out bit, banged it on this bit, and then traced around it. Surely that's going to work. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. You know what? I'm calling that a win. Fits up nicely there. And let me see if I can do this one-handed. Sorry about the camera angle, 1 second. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Right. Clean some stuff up, and then yeah, I'm not sure where we're going to go from there. Yeah, obviously welding it, but I'm not sure if we're going to get that done today. Let me crack on, do some more cleaning up. I'll bring you back. Okay, right, so that's a sacrificial 27mm socket that I've got kicking around, and I've got a load of old tools that I can use for shite. And a Jubilee clip to hold it together. And as you can see, with a little bit more work, single carb manifold. She needs some welding, obviously. I'm probably going to have a go at it with my stick welder with some really thin sticks, because I'm, believe it or not, better at welding, even exhausting stuff, with a stick welder than I am with a MIG. If not, I'll borrow Martin's MIG again. Oh, welding bag fell over. But yeah, I think this might be a good place to stop though with the video, because you lot are probably getting bored, and I've still got editing and stuff yet anyway, so yeah, it's probably a good place to stop. Yeah, so hopefully things are looking good, things are looking right. I might come out later and I might tack it together and what have you, and then see where I'm at then. But you'll just have to find that out next on the next update video. I've got the kids this evening, the wife's at work till late, so I might not actually be able to get back out now. I'm thinking about it, but we'll see what happens. If you like the video, give thumbs up, consider subscribing, all that balls. If not, you can just watch my videos if you like and laugh at my suffering. But some positive progress in the right direction today. Really happy. That couldn't have come out any better than I'd hoped, to be fair, cutting it freehand like I did. I mean, yeah, I can't even cut bread or cheese straight, so I did good there. So, but yeah, I'm going in to edit this. I'll see you next time. Cheers.